Ladies and gentlemen, when I saw this story, I could hardly believe what I was seeing. These two guys that you see on the right are brothers. The woman that you're looking at was their grandmother. And before I even go any further, I would like to thank one of my subscribers, Black Rain, for this story. So this came out on Rare, August 15th, 2020. Brothers save meth equipment from fire, leave grandmother to die. They save the house caught on fire. It was the grandmother's house, and they were using her house as a meth lab. I'm not even sure if this woman was even aware of what her two grandsons were doing in her house. Well, the house caught fire. And this happened, when people were cooking a lot of meth all in the house. You would hear on the news about these house explosions, and you pretty much know where they are. Even around here, you'll be driving down the street and you'll see houses on both sides, and everything looks normal, and then you'll see this big gap in between houses. Some of those houses have caught on fire or even exploded from being meth labs, or the garage was used as a meth lab. And, many of you have heard the stories over the years, but damn, to do this to your own grandmother, I guess you never know how desperate a drug addict mind really is. So you will save your meth equipment and let your grandmother die. You didn't even go back in to save her. Wow. It's hard to believe there's people like this in the world, but they actually do exist. It looks like these two New York brothers need to reevaluate their life choices. Why? Well, because now they are facing second-degree murder charges for saving their methamphetamine equipment from a house, and this house was on fire, instead of saving their 82-year-old grandmother. I still can't picture that. You ran in and you got your methamphetamine equipment, and your grandmother was in there too, and you let her die. Wow. 33-year-old Jarrett W. Gause was charged by Steuben County grand jury for the terrible incident. His brother Justin L. Gause, 21, had already been facing a manslaughter charge, but the grand jury upgraded it to second-degree murder that same day. According to authorities, Gause's grandmother, Gladys Ann Willow, died from injuries she sustained in the May house fire. New York State Police later determined that the fire had been ignited during the production of meth inside the house. So, Channel 3 WREG News sent out a tweet. Jarrett and Justin Gause, second-degree murder charges have changed to manslaughter after the brothers allegedly saved their meth equipment from a May fire, but left their 82-year-old grandmother, Gladys Ann Willow, inside the home. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is just horrible. Just reading this. This is horrible. Steuben County District Attorney Brooks Baker said the brothers decided to remove the drug paraphernalia from the home and went to buy some cigarettes, but didn't report the Riverside fire. The grandmother was immediately rushed to the hospital, but was pronounced dead on arrival. Jarrett was arrested after the incident, and wow. So the indictments were unsealed and is in custody at the Steuben County Jail. Justin was originally booked into jail, but is currently free on bail. So one brother is free on bail and the other one is in jail. Both brothers are also facing charges of evidence tampering, reckless endangerment, second-degree assault, and falsifying business records. Baker stated the brothers will appear in Steuben County Court later this month to complete their arraignments, which kind of make me question the whole bond thing, really. I mean, if these two are accused of not only making their own meth, but killing their grandmother, how selfish and heartless do you have to be to choose drugs over your own grandma? It's a sick world we live in. Oh, there's nothing wrong with the world. There's plenty wrong with many of the people in it. Ladies and gentlemen, I guess I think about my grandmothers on both my mother and father's side. I couldn't imagine a house fire going on, and I didn't do everything I could to save my grandmother, but I'm not a meth addict. And I'm nowhere near like these two. You know, it is a damn shame. But y'all, please tell me what you think. You know, this is what these folks choose to do with their lives. And, you know, and it just go to show you, no matter how hard some people try to convince you that they're the best of this and they're the best of that, and they are better than you and they got a higher IQ, at the end of the day, they're nothing but scum. Just like these two. And that do no wrong, everything, I'm just higher than everybody else. Please cut the crap. Nobody's believing you. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.